Alright folks, we're going to do another forest scene today. This is going to be kind of like a park thing. Got a path coming here, got some light coming here. It's going to be coming down from the upper left down toward the right. This is acrylic. I did this the other day. This is completely dry. And I did this just for tree placement. Just gives me a little bit of a head start. Now I've got to fill in all this, cover up all this acrylic. So I'm just going to take random colors. Let's see, my brush is super stiff for some reason. I'm just going to take, it's going to be real dark back in here, so we don't care if this is dark or not. But just random stuff. I'm going to fill in all the space, cover up all this acrylic. I'm going to use some different colors. Here's some burnt sienna, throw it in. Just whatever you got. Green, sap green, Prussian blue, especially toward the top. I've done a similar painting like this a long time ago. Nobody ever watches it, so I couldn't find anything good to paint, so I'm just going to redo it and hopefully make it better. I'll take the other one off. Some burnt sienna again. Let's throw a little bit of that in. Maybe some yellow ochre. Let's put a little bit of some light back in here. Not a whole bunch, just some. But that's all I'm doing right now. I'm just covering up this acrylic that I had. It just helps me with tree placement. I do it sometimes. Plus I had some acrylic left over from something else I was doing, so I might as well use it. I don't like to waste stuff, especially paint. As we're coming this way, it's going to get a little lighter. We're going to have branches. There's going to be a lot of leaves, but I just got to get this covered up right here. Let's take some black. Let's throw some black down in here. Why not? A little black toward the bottom area here. But anyways, I'm just going to keep doing this so I don't bore you. And once I get this stuff covered up, I'll bring you right back. Okay, before we go any further, what I did is I took a fan brush, and that's what I done with this, just a fan brush. Put everything in with the fan. You see me using the fan brush. And I'm going to take some, let's do some tree placement, and I'm going to use some raw umber so I don't lose where my trees are. This is really dark. I know it's a dark background and all that, but it'll come to life here in just a few minutes. And we're just going to put our trees in where we want them. We're just going to run right over top of any oil paint that we had on there and any acrylic, and we're just going to go right over it. Put some trees in. Yeah, I did this painting a long time ago. And like I said, we're going to try to make it better. You know, when you paint a lot, you have trouble coming up with good things to paint. And I do. I have trouble coming up with good things to paint. And if I have something on YouTube that I don't like, and I don't really like this painting that I had on there, I'll just redo it. Because like I said, it's so far back, nobody ever watches it. So to most people, it'd be like a brand new painting. And that's what we're going to shoot for. But this is a real dark background. I realize that. You may have trouble seeing the trees. I don't know. But it will come to life here in just a little bit. This is a big tree. Let's skip that one. Let's jump over to, there's a tree right here. And of course, I'll have to go over these again, obviously. Let's just bring it on down through here. Okay, that don't look too bad. There's a tree right here. We're just skipping part of the tree where the leaves are covering it. This tree is right here in the front. All right. Let's see, we got a tree right here. This one's pretty close up, so it'll be darker. I'll probably make these a little lighter right here. These three, because they're sitting a little further back. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one more right here, and then we'll find something else to do. You gotta do one thing at a time, you know. You gotta, even though we're getting our oil on these leaves we just put on, we're not done with the leaves. You have to go over it again and again. Again and again and again. Okay, let's find something else to do. All right, let's go ahead and work on our road a little bit. I just ran some highlights down these trees so you could basically see them. It's just brown and white. I just lightened them up a little bit so you could see them. Okay, let's take some burnt umber, mix it with some yellow ochre. Let's do the path. There is a path right here. I'm just wanting to get some color down on the canvas today is all I'm wanting to do. We know the sun is coming down this way, so this side of the path is going to be lighter than this side. We know that much. I don't know if I want to bring this all the way out here or not, but just in case. Like I said, this is just brown, some yellow ochre. Just throwing color down is all we're doing. Let's take some burnt sienna and throw in here. I like burnt sienna. Let's mix it with some yellow ochre. That's usually a good, pretty nice combination. Let's throw in a little white. This is, I believe, yeah, that's acrylic too right there. I done that the other day also. I went acrylic crazy, man. I was throwing it in everywhere. Little white, yellow ochre, burnt sienna. Just putting some color down. Let's get some more white. I got this side a little too dark. This is just color. I mean on the canvas, so we're going to be going over this again. But I'd rather have that a little lighter. Looking a little better now. Okay, let's get it a little darker toward the bottom here. This is raw umber. As you can see, it's definitely darker than burnt umber. Let's run a little bit up this side here. Raw umber. I like raw umber too. Not sure why, it's just a really dark color, but comes in handy. All right, let's throw some grass in. All right, I'm just going to quickly throw some grass in here. We'll probably go over all this again, I'm sure. But for now, I just want to get, this is acrylic, this right here. But I'm just going to, I usually don't do the grass this particular way, but it's all right. I'm going to have to go over it again. Let's take some yellow ochre, throw in here. I want it a little lighter on this edge down through here. Okay, let's get some sap green. Sap green. I got to go over this because this is acrylic. So we're just going over this. Let's go ahead and do this area over here. We're making a mess, I know, but we're getting it on our trees, and that's okay. This is just what you got to do, because we're not done with the trees. We're not done with anything, so it's okay. Let's mix a little Prussian blue with our sap green. Let's get this pretty dark down in here. We want it dark down in here for sure. I got a little bit of red. Let's throw some red in. Leftover red. Throw some in over here. Prussian blue. Make it real nice and dark. I want that dark there too. Like I said, I typically don't do my grass this way, but for today, yeah, it's all right. Move my paper towels here. Let's go ahead and finish this. I want it dark. Prussian blue, sap green. That's about all the red I can get. I like putting, well, alizarin crimson mainly in my corners with Prussian blue. It makes them really dark, purplish dark. Yeah, we got a nice mess on our hands, but that's okay. I won't be painting tomorrow, so this can dry for probably 2 days. And I'm probably going to need it. Because, man, I'm just packing the paint on. Just packing it. Well, that's probably about all we can do for today. I might go over these trees maybe one more time just to help me out a little bit and get ahead of the game. But that's probably about it for today. All right, let's go ahead and work on this grass a little bit. I went over it one time, but like I told you, I'm gonna have to go over it again. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some, see the light is coming through this hole. So it should be a lot brighter right here. So we're gonna take some cad yellow light. I'll have to go over my tree again, that's okay. We don't worry about things like that. Some cad yellow light. Let's throw in some yellow ochre. I got this great big fan brush. I don't really like using it for this, but yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. Okay. Let's throw some down in here. We want us a nice shadow from the tree. Let me switch brushes. I'm trying to save that brush for light colors. Let's take some Prussian blue. We'll mix it with a little alizarin crimson. I know that's a harsh color, isn't it? But makes for a nice dark color. I'll probably go over some of this again right there. Let's go ahead and put some right here. I want this dark. Dark as I can get it. Prussian blue and alizarin crimson. And I want this real dark right in here too. Dark colors are just as important as light colors. Dark there, dark in here. Okay. That's probably okay for the moment. Let's work on this road a little bit. All right, let's see what I got here. What kind of colors? Let's take some white, yellow ochre. I mainly want to brighten some of this area up right in here. Yellow ochre and white. This is where the sun is coming down, coming through here, or the light, I mean. Okay, let's take some burnt sienna, throw in here. See, ain't that a nice color, burnt sienna? I like it. Looks like rust, but I still like it. I mean, that's a nice combination right there. I like that. Let's take a little bit more sienna. Maybe I'll throw some up in here. Now let's take some raw umber, which is pretty dark. Go along this edge right here. And you definitely want it dark here at the bottom. Raw umber. Let's take a look at it here a minute. It's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. All right, folks, that looks like a wrap. I really like it. I like how it turned out. I added 5 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks. Put a little white. Some of this grass looks like flowers. And that's pretty much it. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more future videos. And thanks for watching.